Alright, let's do a high boost pull. We're gonna turn traction control off. Alright. Let's do it. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm taking you guys with me on a ride. We're going to Oakdale, bud. I gotta get this camera fixed. So my thing is, so I know you guys can see it's like on the screen, like right here. I don't use it because there's something stuck in this lens, and I'm tired of using my big camera, especially when doing like install videos. Like even when we fixed the 370Z with doing an oil pan, my hands were dirty and I had to grab this big thing. And this, believe it or not, which is not really hard to believe, this camera is really expensive and I don't want to keep using it. So we're just gonna try to get this one fixed so that we can put this one to rest and use it for, like, you know, when we go out, car meets and hang out with the boys and stuff like that. And yeah, I get it, the quality is like night and day, but if I drop this camera right here, I'll be out a couple grand. So we're just gonna get this one fixed and call it a day. And of course, we're taking the Z. Honestly, I think I found the word for this car. This car is just sensational. This is a very sensational car. Dude, I love driving this car. Like, it's words can't even describe like what it makes me feel inside. Better than butterflies, I'll tell you that. But we came to pick up young Chris. Somebody tell this fool to wash his car, bro. Look at this. What? Hey, that's actually a perfect heart. Sheesh, call me Picasso. We always have to pop this hood every so often just to make sure everything is good in here. Like I explained in the last video or two, I always look underneath here just to check things out, make sure everything is good, make sure nothing's about to catch on fire. And also to kind of let the engine breathe a little bit because we aren't running any hood vents. And that's kind of by design. The reason why I don't want to is since we have a top mount turbo kit, I don't want anything flying inside that turbo and they're getting in the engine, and then, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I guess I'm just being very cautious of that. It literally looks like the car has a third eye. That's so sick. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this view. Because this is something that I manifested so hard, something that I wanted and I did it. So popping this hood and seeing that, I don't think it will ever get old, guys. That's so sick. So I'm sitting in my car and I get this message request, and this fool said, "Where is your girl, dude?" Fool, that was like over a year ago. So let me just say this. I probably look greasy because it is extremely hot out here, but I didn't expect to talk about this, right? But let me just put it this way. It's a long story, and if you guys want me to go in detail about this, I can. But make a long story short, you know how when somebody has gone through something life-changing, whether it's cancer or they got in a really bad car accident, they got really hurt into like a life-changing experience, whether, you know, they lost a leg or just anything, right? They always tell you one thing, and it's life's too short. Enjoy your life, love the people around you, right? They tell you that because they've been through it, and people still don't listen. They still go out there and live like they get to live twice. It's the same thing for relationships. It's like people who's gone through the worst of the worst and seen the best of the best can literally tell you, bro, focus on your purpose because that's what matters. Let the person that you're with become second. Your purpose should be first. We'll literally tell somebody that and they won't listen. Purpose comes first, guys. Promise you, you won't regret it. And I'm not telling you to break up with girlfriends or treat her bad, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm just giving you experienced advice. That's all. All right, and we are off to Oakdale. We have a 40-minute drive. Shouldn't be too bad. All right, so we just arrived. What are the odds? And we have another one right here. All right, so no luck. Basically, the repair is gonna cost just as much as the camera, so we're gonna have to figure something out. But Z looking clean though. That's cool. I don't know if it's a real Nismo or not, but I like how you can see his exhaust. It's different. So we came in Best Buy real quick to see these cameras, see how much they are.
Which one is that one?
Your boy not trying to spin that.
That's that.
I think this is the Mark III.
Same cameras. I mean, same price.
Yeah, this is the Mark III.
Yeah, it is.
And the best part is you come out and you got the whip looking spicy. We stopped to get gas. Shout out E85 for going down. We're in Modesto. We just came from Riverbank because we came from Best Buy, right? my camera mic broke again, so we're gonna have to stop at Best Buy again to pick up another camera mic. My luck is terrible today. So we are back in town. So they actually did not have the mic in stock, so I know the audio sounds pretty weird right now. We should be getting another mic by Thursday, so by the next video that I'll have out for you guys, we should have a mic. I apologize. Yeah, I don't know how we actually broke it, but we're gonna go ahead and get a little driving in this car, just because I can't get enough of it. Honestly, this car's a whole vibe, like I always say. Because we have no mic, I have no idea how well this is gonna sound. So if it sounds bad, I apologize in advance. We need to clean our windshield because it is dirty. So I noticed that our check engine light is on. The check engine light comes on in this car now, so I don't really have a problem with the check engine light anymore. But it comes on when we run the AC at idle, because the code is for like air idling valve or something like that. I don't know, I'm not really sure. So I have this $20 code scanner that clears code, so we're just gonna clear it, and we shouldn't really have that issue with it. I gotta look up that code because I don't know what it means. Like, the car doesn't run different, but it throws a code, so I gotta look it up still and see what it means. So we'll go ahead and read the codes, and you guys will see that it says idle air control system RPMs higher than expected. So yeah, I don't know what that means. We still gotta look it up, but we're just gonna erase it. Erasing done. So we're going to unplug it, turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never like to turn it on right away after erasing code, but we're going to turn it on. And we are code free. Just like that. Like I said, we don't have that issue unless we run AC at idle. Alright, this is high boost. Wow. I had to brake so hard and I hit that pole. I know this car was fast, but sheesh. Everything in back went from the back to the front. Wow. And that was with me forgetting to turn traction control off like I always do. I don't know why I always forget to turn traction control off. What's up?
Where's the tires?
Ah, they're expensive, bro. Always get kids. All the time. Almost every single time I see a kid, it's always the same interaction. Not necessarily like them asking for a burnout, but they're always like stoked over the car. Yeah, there's no doubt that this car is quick. No doubt at all. We'll be putting that right back down a low boost. But we need to, honestly, we need to get the ST up and running. I feel like every single time I make content with this car, it's always the same thing with me. Like, oh, I haven't driven this car, you know, I've abandoned it, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it's true. Like, I haven't driven this car in like at least 3 weeks. As you guys can see, it's a little dirty. Not too much. There's like white particles on it and stuff. But we gotta take this car out. We gotta clean it up. I kind of miss it. It's still clean. Yes, I still have it. Honestly, I really just don't drive this car like I used to. There's not really any reason. It's just honestly, ever since I paid it off, it's really just been sitting, collecting dust. We'll take it out soon. I promise. We gotta clean it up. Let me know if there's something that you guys want to see with this car, any content, anything. Let me know. My favorite part about this exhaust is how it pops when you downshift. For example, dude, that's so sick. I cannot get enough of this exhaust. I think it's because it sounds different. Like, I've legit never heard a Z sound like that, and I don't mean to like toot my own horn, or what? How do they say it? Pat myself on the back, or suck my own toes, whatever. However you guys want to call it, whatever you want to say. I don't mean to do that, but it's just like the whole point was to be different, especially when it came to this exhaust. And like I feel like we achieved that. Like I've never heard a Z sound like that, or sound like this, I should say. It sounds sick. And we don't have that's all natural. What I mean by that is like we don't have like a pop tune or like a crackle tune or anything like that. Like it's all natural. So if you follow me on TikTok, then you probably recognize this location. This is actually where I filmed some of the videos. And if you're not following me on TikTok, make sure that you do so. You are missing daily uploads. It's going to be at I am Robert Williams, the same as my Instagram. And like I said, we are posting daily on the TikTok, so make sure you guys are following that. But we came over here just to end the video. So this is where we're going to end today's video. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to, open up to you guys for a little bit. What I really wanted to talk about was the fear of chasing your dreams. It is probably the most scariest thing to do, probably in this whole entire world, is chase your dreams. In a sense, in order to chase your dreams, you almost have to take risks. But like that's literally what I've been doing for the past 3-4 years. It was a risk getting this car, and look, like it panned out, right? It literally pays itself off. So I'm like the king of taking risks. I feel like obviously that's like something that I don't talk about as personal, right? Like there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes and like just stuff in my life that you guys don't even know about. And that's how it should be, right? Personal should stay personal, and then, but not to kind of glorify my life and say like I live the best life, but you know what I mean? Like there's always stuff that happened in the background that you guys don't know about. But taking risks has always been my thing, because it's like in order to elevate, I feel like you have to take risks, right? You got to get out of your comfort zone, because there is no growth with being in your comfort zone. That's like goes for anything. Chasing this dream of being a content creator, being a full-time content creator, and literally doing it every single day, waking up, choosing to make videos, collaborating, working with companies. That's like the ultimate dream. There's so many times, you guys have no idea, there's so many times where I've thought to myself, like, is this thing that I'm doing, is it meant for me? Like, because there's days where you get discouraged. Like, it's normal. I know it's normal, but it's like there's days that you get discouraged, you get down, but you still got to push forward. And there's times where I think, like, is this for me? Like, am I wasting my time? Should I just go out and get like a regular job? Like, should I keep this regular job that everybody else has, working 9 to 5, come home and literally just do the same exact thing every single day? Go to work, come home, eat, talk to whoever's at home, your family, your kids, whatever, and do the exact same thing for 30-some years, whatever. But then the moment that I have that thought, is like, bro, no, there's no way that that's me. My mindset does not go with that. I know for a fact that I'm not built to have a 9-to-5 job. That's me. You know what I mean? I'm not built to have a 9-to-5 job. Like, I will be the one to bring wealth to my family. That's just how I think. You know what I mean? After, of course, having those thoughts. But I don't know. It's just chasing your dreams is very, very, very. It's a scary thing, honestly. It's a very scary thing. But yeah, every single day I'm taking risks. Every single day I'm taking a risk, and it's like I get discouraged, of course, like anybody else would. But I find like motivation in like the weirdest things possible. No, not the weirdest things, but I find motivation like the littlest things. Like one thing that helps me stay motivated is watching other creators' videos on YouTube. I don't know if it's just me or for everybody else is like that, but my biggest quote to myself that I've came up with, and I've said it a couple times, is how could you look at somebody else living your dreams and not be motivated? Like, that's my biggest thing. It's like, literally, bro, cars are my life. But it's like, it's my passion. It's like embedded inside me. Like, it's just me. That's who I am. And it's like, bro, one day you will be the biggest content creator. And then, of course, those days you're like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, is this what you really want to do? I don't know. It's just, I feel like I'm rambling. I'm kind of getting off topic. But it's like, I'm taking a huge risk. But my biggest thing is, I would rather kill myself trying to chase my dreams than to get older and regret not doing it at all. I would go to bed on that. I would rather kill myself dead in a coffin 6 feet under, chasing my dreams, than to get older and regret not taking all those risks and those chances and actually trying to fulfill my dreams. 100%. So when I think about that, that's what really keeps me going. But yeah, I find motivation like the littlest things, like watching other content creators' videos. Obviously following them on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Like seeing what they have going, seeing what they accomplish. And it's like, bro, like that could be me. If he could do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. It's you gotta have some type of motivation within yourself. But like I said, like anybody else, I do get discouraged. But I don't know. This is what was in my head. I don't know. I feel like opening up to you guys because I know that I don't really talk a lot of personal on the channel. Like it's pretty much always about cars and stuff. Like every now and then, like I'll say something personal or advice or something like that. But it's always about cars. But I don't know. I just feel like opening up to you guys. But we will be at WEGFest this Sunday. Come by, say what's up. I will be there, and it should be fun. But this is all that I have. But if you guys like this video, give it a fat thumbs up. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe and stay tuned.
No flex, I done dropped a couple bands on it, brand new Rolex. I can pop a couple bands on you, girl, you know that. Once she get the poppin', I'm like, way to go. We gon' get it poppin' on the